So what's my number one long-term swing trade hold, and why do I see value in it? Well, we're about to jump right into TOS. I'm about to break it down for you guys, so stay tuned. Take two this time, hopefully a little bit better. So let's jump right into it. So the question I often get is, what is my number one long-term swing trade hold? And right now I'm going to answer the question for you guys. There's no more need to DM me on this because I'll make a whole video just on my number one long-term swing trade hold. When I say long-term, I mean a year or more, and not like a week or 2 week or a month like type swing trade. I mean like a long-term hold. And so I'm going to break down the charts and the upcoming news and why I see value in it long term. So if you guys can see my screen, it is ticker symbol DKNG, and it's DraftKings. It's an online sports betting company. No, I do not bet myself. I think stocks is enough risk for me. I don't need to gamble. I don't really like gambling. But why do I see value in it? So instead of just looking right at the charts, I'm going to tell you why I see a long-term potential in this. It's because it's only legal in 10 states at the moment. And there's 50 states in the United States. Hopefully you guys knew that. But just doing simple math, there's still like a 5 times or 4 times more room to grow for the stock if hypothetically all states made it legal. And so the number one state that I'm hoping it becomes legal in is California. LA Lakers just won the finals, NBA finals. So California has a lot of great professional sports teams, and it's a huge franchise there. So I'm hoping that if California approves it, this thing could honestly go to 100 very easily, which for me, that is 100% gain on my money. You can't beat that. For around 20% loss, so a 5-to-1 golden ratio is perfect as a long-term swing trade holder. But the news and the upcoming news can't just be the only reason why I see value in it. We have to jump into the charts and actually break it down why we actually like the charts and the news. So I'm looking at the 6-month 4-hour chart, meaning it shows 6 months of play with each candle being a 4-hour time span. And so this is to the T of my swing trading strategy, and I think I really called the bottom on this one. I'm really pleased of my average fill price, about $50.50. And so I'm going to show you why I decided to buy into it. But first, it is, again, perfect to my swing trade strategy. If you guys want to know more, DM me. The course breaks down all swing trade strategies that I know and use. And so without going further into detail of my strategy, looking into the 1-minute chart, there's already a pullback in the last few months. So I knew DraftKings was already on a discount, and because sports are still going right now and NBA finals just got done, football is not even halfway through. And so today it was up around 8% when I saw it. I'm like, wow, this thing is ripping. This thing could break the 9 EMA, exponential moving average, if you guys didn't know that. But I wanted to get a good deal because we're deal hunters. We're stock traders. We don't always want to get filled at the very top and then have that kind of nervous FOMO when it goes all the way down and we're down a lump sum of money, and to feel like we didn't get the best price possible. So I feel like this red line is where I bought in. I feel like I really nailed the bottom. Obviously, you can see that. Part of it, you have to admit, is part of it is luck, but the strategy really helped me call this bottom. When 2 or more strategies collide, it is just a recipe for success. So my favorite day trading strategy is buying off this bottom VWAP, this yellow line here. And so when it bounced off of it, I'm like, wow, that was a great time to buy. I missed it, and I did a little funky thing here, and it came back down. I'm like, I'm not missing it again. So I drew a line here, or a support line, and it bounced off that 550 mark. And I know 50 cent and $1 mark are common psychological support and resistance lines, so I had to buy in. Just a starter, a 400 share starter position to get my feet wet. And it had a great aftermarket run up, around a 2% aftermarket. So I'm up about $1 a share, so it's around $400 to my position right now. Meaning, I don't want to buy all in at one point, because if it were to go down and I were to average down in my position, I would feel guilty. And if I were to average up, I want to make sure I have more confirmation as I go. That's part of my strategy. But right now I'm up about $400, and I'm pretty pleased just in the aftermarket alone. I think if it has another good day, pre-market like it did today, I'll be up well over $1,000, and that's something that I really look for in just a day alone. So going back to the 6-month chart, I would have liked for it to be closer to this EMA line, but you can see it has that first leg up, or that first step up. That's a good sign for reversal action and headed to all-time highs. And if we were to break it down just strictly percent-wise, go up to this red line, 100% gain for, even if you sold at 40, about a 20-25% loss. And so that's what I looked for today when I bought in. I'll keep you guys posted, but I just want to answer this question because I got this question a lot. If there's any other stock you want me to break down, look at for you guys, comment it, DM it, and best of all, just send it in the Discord because me and my team could break it down for you guys. If you have any other questions, you know how to get a hold of me. And other than that, stay focused, stay motivated, and don't do anything to antagonize your character, guys. Let's keep focused on our goals and heading into the new year. Leave 2020 behind and bring all the good stuff that we learned from it. So the further we go on, let's continue to kill it, guys. And other than that, have a good night.